Hi, I'm Edward Hartley. You know, when you think about surrendering your will to secure your wealth, I want you to give some thought. For however long it's been, you've followed your own will, you've done what you've done, and as a great friend of mine, a mentor, and really a deep philosopher said to me, your thought process would get you to a place where you are right now that your circumstances you can't get yourself beyond. If you could, you would have already done it. Now, we're going to be talking today about waking up to your power potential, but you first must surrender. You must be ready to give away what you've had for so long. The things that you've really been accustomed to and comfortable with, the things that you really just spend your time making it your comfort zone, your environment. Those things are great, but will they get you to that next level? You know, I spent many years thinking that I was successful, thinking that I was achieving, but the reality is we were just getting by until I decided to let go because someone else can see better than you can see yourself. When I let go and said, hey, there's got to be a coach. You see, even the best athletes, the best musicians, no matter what the top performers are, there's a coach out there that's looking at them to give them the best instruction so that they can maximize their effort. You can always self-assess, but you can't self-correct. That's when you realize, let go of yourself. Let go of your passion, let go of your emotion, and allow direction to come. Somebody can direct you. That's where real wealth potential comes into play. Let's talk about the coach. You know, most people, when they bring a coach in or they bring a mentor in, there's always a preconceived notion as to what they think the coach should tell them to do. And that's great, but the coach has his own theory. Some of you guys may remember the movie Karate Kid. Mr. Miyagi knew exactly what he had to do to get that character to his true potential, even though the candidate did not see it. Wax on, wax off. He got frustrated. But you see, when you're truly ready to let go of yourself and know that you're going to go through some journeys, you're going to have to go through some trials, some tribulations, some circumstances. You know, there's a book I read that talks about count it all joy. And I laugh about that because you've got to rejoice when you go through those challenges. Your coach may take you through those challenges so that you can develop yourself completely. Because when you're completed, that's when the abundance comes in. See, that's what we talk about with wealth. You cannot get to that other side without going through the process. But your coach already knows the end. Your coach already sees the finished product. You have to be ready to let yourself go. That requires trust. Are you willing to trust? Are you willing to let that piece of your own emotion that you can follow someone totally and say, yes, I will follow, I will follow, I will follow because I know you are where I want to be. That's the true essence of surrendering your will to secure your wealth. I did this 3 years ago, let it go. And for a grown man, that was one of the most challenging things I ever had to do. I fought with myself every day because the question in my mind was, are you sure you're doing the right thing? Are you sure you're letting go for the right purpose? Are you sure this is going to get you where you want to go? But you see, the transformation of one's self comes, that battle in your mind. I told myself every day, no, don't interrupt. Because my coach already sees the plan. He already sees the end result. And as long as I'm trusting him, I'll get there. Well, your opportunity to really get wealth, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know something. It's not so bad. It's temporary. You let go of that for just a short time. The information you'll gather, the wisdom you'll gain will stay with you for the rest of your life. And that's how the wealthiest of the wealthy, they understand they had to pay a price for a period of time. Afterwards, they've been able to execute, perform at the highest level. Peak performers understand it. Relinquish it, let it go, and become all that you really want to be. That's what it truly means to surrender your will to secure your wealth. My name is Edward Hartley, and remember, whatever it takes.